Rock. I second.
Hi, everybody. It's Mark Messier, and you're listening to Blueshirt
Underground Show,
the #1 Rangers podcast. Make sure you tune in, find out all the latest news. Let's go, Rangers.
Blueshirt Underground.
This is an unlawful gathering. This is an unlawful gathering. The truth is out there. The truth is out there.
This is the underground. This is new media. This is the underground. This is new media.
Ranger fans, report to the critical thinking hangar. Ranger fans, report to the critical thinking hangar.
And now here is the starting lineup for the New York Rangers. And now here is the starting lineup for the New York Rangers.
This is New York Rangers hockey. 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 This is New York Rangers hockey.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Blueshirt Underground Show. Today is Sunday. It is May the 22nd. My name is Jim. Nice to be back with you all here on YouTube. And as always, I am joined on the other side of the window by the one and only Edward Geik. Eddie, good evening. We got to win. We're not getting swept.
Got to win. Hallelujah. We're back in this thing. I'm doing good. And I hope you're doing well.
A little sweaty in our house. The air went out yesterday.
Oh,
because of course it waits until it's 92 degrees outside.
dude.
So yeah, it's a little super steamy in the house, as Brett Hadley would say. Super steamy. Yeah, but we're hoping that it's supposed a couple of thunderstorms roll through and it's supposed to cool off.
Yeah. But due for that, we had a lot of heat here too on Long Island. I guess same thing's going on in PA.
Yeah, it was a pretty warm weekend.
Yeah, so I'm doing good. Hey, Rangers pick up a win. A win is 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 a win. You can quote me on that. Very.
I'm writing it down.
What?
I'm writing it down.
Just put win times 12 or something. No need to. I'll take it any day of the week. Whether we truly earned it, I'm not sure about that. I feel I got more criticisms than accolades tonight again, but hey, I was excited. The power play got a goal. This was the recipe for the entire Rangers season. Get outshot, beat them on special teams to a degree, and hold on for dear life. So this was nothing new as far as that goes.
You know, again, I really, except for a few line changes, did you see really anything? Was there anything you could really pinpoint in this game that they did any differently from the other two games?
None.
I thought they still defend. I mean, they defended well despite giving up 44 shots, although they were just about the most, what's the word I'm looking for? Nondescript 44 shots on goal. I mean, there just weren't a lot of quality, what I would consider quality chances. And I could be wrong about that, but that's just the way it looked to me. It rarely looked like the Rangers were under duress. I never felt like Igor was in much trouble. The goal he gave up was ugly. Not gonna coat that any other way. But again, I just think the Rangers. I just think tonight the Rangers played exactly the same way they've played every game, and tonight the puck just went in a couple of times.
Yeah, let's give credit where credit is due. Zibanejad with a terrific shot. He scores a goal. Oh my God, Bill Chavik is just.
He's just giving me advice on how to keep cool during these tough times.
I don't know.
Appreciate you, Bill. Yeah, Andrew's right. Andrew's right in the chat. The face-offs bad, just awful.
They shouldn't even talk about it on the broadcast. They should just. It's more of a thing when they win a face-off. Announce the face-off when they win it. That's the surprise.
Right. They were 43% on face-offs today. And let's see. Zibanejad was 53%.
Mazel.
Kopp was 63%.
Mazel.
Hedel and Mott were both 50%. So now there's only one more guy that took face-offs, and now you know that means he just dragged them all the way the fuck down.
Hedel?
Strom.
Oh, yeah.
I'll be honest with you, I'm ready to move on. I'm ready to move on.
There's a lot of guys I would move on from
Thank you for your service. Thank you for your service.
He hasn't contributed much.
I'm just over it. I'm just over it.
Right.
I think we could do better. I think we can do better.
Would you concur with me that there's several other guys have disappeared in this series? 3 games in only. It's only 3 games in.
It's only 3 games in. There are a couple of guys I'd like to see more out of.
I would say that one of the guys, Kana, is championing. Hasn't been much in this series. Andrew Kopp. I know we like him. He's new, but
I do like Kopp. He was good on faceoffs today. He responded.
I guess that's good.
He responded well to being first line on the ice was Kopp and Vetrano and Lafreniere. Was that the first? That was first line on the ice, I think.
I would say the rifle has been non-existent in the series.
I will give you that. He is tailed off. I believe I have that. I believe it was. Oh no, it was Kako. Thank you. I knew it was one of the young guys. And they immediately got into the offensive zone, generated some chances. By the third period, everybody was back in their normal spots. I kind of understood that they had a lead. They wanted everybody. Maybe that's just a matter of wanting everybody with their most familiar line mates. You know, I don't know what.
I think that what it probably was. He was like, "Okay, we got the lead. Now we can switch back to normalcy."
Yeah, I mean, I still don't think I still think they're too fucking cute with the puck. And Adam Fox and Artemi Panarin at the top of the list of those two, the two that are way too cute with the puck. Way too. I've never seen a team pass out of the slot more than this one does. Wide open in the slot, and they pass out of it. I don't get.
I don't get that either.
I don't get that. Why you pass?
It's unsolvable.
A chance at a rebound. You got to just generate. They did. I thought they did maybe a little better job generating some traffic today. Guys going to the net, but it's still too cute. It's still too cute.
They don't get a lot of quality chances, and they can't solve that neutral zone clog. They can't. They try to chip it up the board. Sometimes it gets out. Then now they're trying alley-oop passes up in the sky and hope they can retrieve it.
Whatever works. If it works, it works. It works.
It doesn't work.
The problem is you got to have a guy that skates as fast as Chris Kreider to chase the puck.
Well, how many guys do we have like that? Maybe.
When you're throwing the alley-oop down ice, you got to have a guy that's fast enough to go get it. You're going to throw an alley-oop in football. You're going to throw it to a guy like you're going to throw it to a guy like Beckham. You're not going to throw it to Mark Bavaro.
Right. Just no strategy whatsoever. There's just nothing involved. I hate to bag on the Rangers because they won, but this and I think it was Joe Garcia who opened up the show. This Canes are beatable. They did 9
Absolutely.
for 92 on their fucking power play.
I mean, the Rangers, I don't think the Rangers have played well in this series at all. I think they've been okay. But they're like 2 bounces away from being up 3-0 in this series. I mean, really.
If Kako scores, they're at least up 2-1. And this is what, when you're clogging, like Alex says, and that I said previous, the Rangers don't get the opportunity to rush up the ice, get the odd man rush, or come out, enter the zone with speed, which, renders a guy like Frank Vetrano useless because, he's not, skating and getting that opportunity to lay the shot on. And it's good in a way because the first 2 games, Carolina couldn't get shots on it. And Jim was talking about it earlier when we were talking about, they get 43 shots tonight on Shesterkin, but a lot of them weren't high quality shots.
44 shots. Well, yeah, I mean, the Rangers, Ferraro's mentioned it several times on the broadcast. The Rangers are kind of boxing them out. You kind of draw that home plate out from the goal, and the Rangers are keeping them outside there, and it's working. Hey, God bless them, it's working.
Let me ask you this, guys. How do you feel about the DeAngelo booing? Because, I mean, he's proven to be a dick. I think he's a dick, but I'm not into booing him. I don't know why. He didn't do anything bad as a Ranger.
I just think, I'm one of those guys that believes that you continue to target a player and then he comes back and shoves it up your ass. Crosby comes back and shoves it up their ass every time they do a Crosby stuff chant. Ovechkin did it. Daniel Alfredsson did it. You want to boo him once or twice. You want to boo him at the start of the game, fine. But to me, it distracts you. It would distract me from the game if I've got to be focused on every time Tony DeAngelo touches the puck because I got to boo him. I mean, come on. Let it go. What I want to know is, why are the Rangers still treating him like a fucking teammate? Why are they letting this guy go up and down the ice unimpeded? Boston showed how to get him off his game, right? They sent Marchand at him. They sent who's the other guy that went at it a little bit with him? Oh, shit. Now I can't remember from watching those games. But they had a couple of guys go after DeAngelo, get in his face, get under his skin. Rangers are just letting Tony DeAngelo fly up and down the ice while the crowd boos the whole time. I mean, he started his own zone at one point in this game, third period. It just took the puck and just glided all the way down. Nobody got near. Nobody was near him. Everybody's just backing up, letting him in. He's not a teammate anymore. He's not one of us.
I felt he didn't have a great game.
Nobody has Marchment, Andre, but come on. Anybody can be an asshole.
Except Ryan Reaves.
Do I really want? Yeah, where's the deterrent? Do I really want the coach at the end of the game being the only one to stand up to Tony DeAngelo?
Yeah, and he's driving me nuts, Jim, because he got held off by a linesman with one hand. Meanwhile, Lindgren is bleeding. He's getting cut. He's getting knocked around, pucks to the face. He has to take up against the dope Max Domi, who's a shell of what his father would, as far as the father was when in the manhood department.
Just as punchable a face, though.
Yes. What are you out there? First of all, you do that stupid yelling. I want him yelling from the stands next game. I don't want him yelling from inside the locker room. He adds nothing. He does nothing. It's all flash and no smash.
The Canes are hammering Lindgren and Fox at every opportunity. Where is the deterrent? That's all I was told when I asked the question, why do the Rangers need Ryan Reaves? That's all I was told. He's gonna keep our young guys safe. He's gonna keep our young guys safe. Okay. Ryan Lindgren's getting in fights at the end of the game at center ice. Nobody's deterred. Nobody's deterred. If a guy with that presence should be deterred one way. Nobody's deterred. It's not working.
It's not working. When a guy like Max Domi, who was a femme fatale, is taking whacks at Ryan Lindgren, your biggest warrior, the partner of your best defense pairing, arguably. Anyway, I don't care who it is. What is he out there for? I don't know what he's out there for. Somebody explain to me. I know I'm all full of piss and vinegar after a range of victory, but I got things that have to be corrected.
Ryan Reaves had 8 minutes of ice time tonight. Would you care to take a guess how many hits he had? Take a guess.
1.
None.
Okay, get him out. Out.
None.
Out. I've seen enough. They can't
Frankie Vetrano is the deterrent, apparently, because he had 3 hits.
Yeah. Come on. 0.
None. What's he doing? What's he doing for 8 minutes?
What the fuck is he doing? I mean, he had a good chance, I think, in the first period. Yeah, they are missing Goodrow. But they got a good, and I thought Rooney had a better game tonight than the previous games. But I want an energy fourth line. I don't want some guy slogging out there and not being a deterrent. What the hell is he on the tape for? Do that stupid yelling and screaming?
Rooney had 3 hits.
Out.
Yeah.
What is this coach?
I don't want to make this a what's the word I'm looking for? A manifesto on the fourth line. A dissertation.
Right, there's a lot of reasons.
I don't want it to be like I'm just picking on the fourth line, even though we won. But I just don't see the effectiveness of certain players who were brought to this team to be deterrents when our young players are getting abused. I mean,
is it the reason we got tougher?
He's supposed to be the big dog in the yard, right? Isn't that his job? The big dog in the yard to keep everybody away.
I mean, especially after the game.
DeAngelo ain't squaring off. Well, he ain't squaring.
He might, but I don't think he wants a piece of Reaves. But then again, I'm just waiting for Reaves. No,
Tony DeAngelo is not getting into a fight with a black man. He'll never survive it. Are you kidding me? He's kidding me? Suppose he wins, they'll arrest him.
I agree with Matthew, and I never thought I would say this, but I want Brodzinski. I want even Dryden Hunt. Somebody.
Hunt, too. I said that last game. I said, I said it after the game last night. Put Julian Gauthier out there just because he's got speed.
I mean, he could take the puck to the net at least. Maybe to get a rebound. He can't
Somebody
score.
else can pick it up and score with it. You never know.
I don't get it. And I don't want to in that instance, it wasn't about, there's nobody who'll fight him. You just got to grab somebody and start punching. All right. So that annoyance, he's got to sit. But it seems like Festa, Fudd, Rickles, Gallant. He's in love with it. Simon Bar Sinister.
Megamind.
And what was the other guy? Secret Squirrel. Oh, he will not change the lineups. He just keeps putting the same guys out there.
Mixelplick.
Mixelplick.
I don't know if everybody knows who Mixelplick is.
I don't know who Mixelplick is.
Mixelplick is a Superman villain.
Oh, I do not know that.
And I don't. Joe is here, and he would have to tell me he would have to come up with the whole story. But it's got something to do with something that he speaks backwards. I don't know. Something, I don't know. I forget what it is with this guy, but he does look like Gerard Gallant.
Oh, wow.
He does look like a cartoon Gallant. It's funny.
Well, I'm just saying that, listen, I don't get it. But I guess let's talk about the game. Again, you can yell all you want. The Rangers come out flat. I mean, this is every game. Chesty release us from a good start. Oh, there he is. That looks like he doesn't look like Mixoplick. That guy's got more hair.
There's only 2 hairs up there.
Oh, okay.
Well, and also Mixoplick was a guy I believe who got by on brains, and he was
this
another one with secret
very
plan.
frustrating.
Mr. Mixoplick. Thank you, Buzz. Thank you, Joe. Anyway, it's from another dimension. He has to say his name backwards to be sent back there. Thank you.
Wow. This is some hardcore DC knowledge.
This is a deep dive, as they say, into the
deep dive. Okay.
Universe.
What did you think? I mean, what was the Rangers? First of all, let's go back to the real beginning. I know this irks you, and Mario brought it up in the game chat or whatever. The towels.
Well, the towels are what they are, but today they gave out T-shirts. Why are they giving out white T-shirts?
Right.
And why did the T-shirts say New York on them? Why don't they say Rangers? Why are we giving out T-shirts? We don't wear white at home. The Canes were wearing white.
They were waving white towels.
Why are we going for a white out? We don't wear white at home. And there were an awful lot of empty seats.
Well, that's what I heard early. It looked pretty when the Rangers won the game. It looked like there were a lot of people, but I don't know why. Was it Kids Day again today?
I don't know.
A Sunday? All right. I don't understand. White is no good. Let's give us blue and Rangers, please, ladies and gentlemen. Horrible. All right, so that starts the game. And I don't know what else highlights of the game. Mika had cried his goals.
Right. And an empty net goal.
Well, how about the empty net goal that Kreider missed?
Tyler, he missed from about 10 feet away. Misses an empty net. He hits the side of the net.
I got to tell you, there's some chokers on this team in big spots. You can't get a guy had 52 goals. I really can't say he's a joker, but
right.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
Thankfully, Tyler Mott bailed him out because everything I know about Rangers history points to Kreider missing that empty net and then the Canes tying it up.
Well, that's what you felt. I know you told me that. I thought they defensively, you're right, though. They did kind of bottle up. If I was a Canes fan, which, please, never, I would have to be told be told what to do by the scoreboard. I wonder when they do at home and they watch. They don't know what to do, these fans, these stupid Caniacs.
Right.
All right. I would be saying, hey, where's Svechnikov? He's done nothing in this series. Where is the other guy there?
Jarvis?
Seth Jarvis. He's a young guy. Who's the other guys?
What about Teravainen?
What?
What about Teravainen?
Yeah, Teravainen or Tavo Teravainen. They have a lot of guys that have done nothing. And so they got to be like, but it's not enjoyable hockey. That's why I can't recap it. I'm not enjoying any moment of these games.
Certainly not the enjoyment of the first round. And I mean, it's not that we don't want to see him win. It's just these games are just not a whole lot going on. I mean, there was some action today, but a little bit more than we've seen. But I didn't really think, nothing sustained like we saw against Pittsburgh, where you'd have them hemmed in for a couple of minutes and get something going, get some shots on goal. What they have one power play today or two power plays. They were 1 for 2 on the power play. Mika's goal was the power play goal. Kreider with his 6th of the playoffs. So, a couple of the fat cats woke up today, as they say. Artemi Panarin still twirling.
I don't know what he's doing.
Still twirling.
He's a mental case. He's circling back. He looked a little bit better as the game went on, but it was negligible at that point. I don't understand why Ranger stars I can't say it today, but overall, the Ranger stars over the years just don't produce in the playoffs. I mean, although Kreider's he's on, he passed Messier on the all-time playoff goal lead. It's so funny. Messier played 5 years for the Rangers.
Right.
He was second in playoff goals or something. It was funny. Yeah, Panarin's not looking good. But hey, we won. Shesterkin he gave up that softy. But otherwise,
he looks a lot more like Shesterkin in this series than he did in the first series.
Right. And if they could hold him to 25 shots, there should be no reason they shouldn't win in 2 days.
Canes are not the same team on the road, but the they are an excellent team at home, and it's going to come down to the Rangers are going to have to find a way to win on the road.
But Jim, can't somebody get to Gallant and say, "Listen, let's try something different. This is what they're doing. Can't we change our strategy a bit? Because the defensemen aren't getting to bring the puck up ice.
To change a strategy, don't you have to have a strategy to change?
His strategy is just, all right, guys, I love the room. Have fun. That's not a strategy.
School? I never went to school, and look how I turned out.
I don't know.
They played at 3:30 today because there were playoff games all day. They had the Panthers
3 games on.
Lightning, and then the Flames are coming up later, and
in a half hour, I think.
And yeah, I'm sure it was because I'm sure Sunday Night Baseball had something to do with it. I'm sure the MLB contract pays more money to ESPN than NHL does.
It's true. He is Gallant's gonna maybe the Jack Adams Award.
God bless him.
God bless. Hey, it's all good until it doesn't work. Like I said, it's very frustrating when you lose, but the fact that you have to depend on your players to play like they played all year, you're making it harder. I'm serious about Reaves. Get out. I know it's just everybody's struggling up and down. What do you think of the kid line when they got back together? Hedl.
I think they've played fine. They're just not generating enough chances, and I don't know why that is. I don't know if that's because of Hedl. I still think Hedel's best days are going to be on the wing. I don't think he's a center. He's not a playmaker. So they've been fine, but they don't generate enough scoring chances, or they don't score enough. I should say they do generate some chances, but they don't score. I wish Capo Caco would score a fucking goal already. I mean, he does a lot of good things. I hate to sound like Tortorella, but it's true. He does a lot of good things out there.
He showed a lot of moxie in that game, too, when he took the puck and he went around the net and all that stuff.
But score a goal here and then.
I don't know.
What are they talking? What is Cutter talking about?
You don't own people. Oh, he's probably just like, I own you. Like, the phrase the kids have been using for the last 20 years.
Oh, is he responding to Matt Morello? Oh.
Yeah, they're going at their jousting in the chat room. Yes. Caco's the finish, no finish.
Right.
He's the fin with no finish.
Right.
You know who impressed me in this game? I found a good guy. Braden Schneider. With
terrific
the hits. Oh, boy. I'm telling you, the Rangers are going to have a tough defense, Joe. once Keandre Miller amps it up, you got your Trouba on the back line, Schneider playing with confidence now, making
Once they
some
figure
hits.
out who's going to be his partner, because it ain't going to be Justin Braun, and it ain't
No,
going
he's
to be Patrick Nemeth.
No. It'll probably be either Zach Jones or Lundqvist. Or Matt, what's the other guy? Robertson?
Matt Robertson.
Or
Hunter Skinner. Could be Hunter Skinner. You never know.
Could be Hunter Skinner. We don't know. But I like what I saw from Braden Schneider. I love the confidence. Yeah, Heedle's been okay. I mean, I don't know. I'm not. He's looked better in the regular season, but put some pucks in the net, please. I know he got the goal, but the second line has been the most disappointing, I think. With Panarin, Strome, and who else they put over there?
Cop.
I thought that they got to get some zone time. And you can't have Panarin doing that little curly cue at the line and slowing the game down. The game's slow enough. How to speed things up. But now it's 2-1. The Rangers, I have a lot of confidence. When coming into the series, I thought, and I've said this on the 2 Patreon shows, I thought it's going to be a shooting gallery. We're going to be under siege. We're totally outclassed. Now that I'm in this thing, I'm like, we could win this thing.
Right.
I mean, there is no reason the Rangers can't win this series. There's no Jake Gensel getting 9 goals so far in this series.
I'm not hating on Justin Braun. I'm just saying he is not the long-term solution for Braden Schneider's
How
partner.
dare you?
He's 37 years old. I don't think he's going to be here long-term.
Oh, how dare you?
He's fine.
He's told me off air he's got a severe disdain.
Oh,
But Jim's right. Justin Braun is not the long-term answer.
Guy's 35 years old.
I'm not going to, just because he's playing on the team right now, I'm not going to anoint him. I mean, he's a stopgap. That's what he is a stopgap.
Just a little, an added veteran D-man. That's all I mean,
it's a good acquisition.
He's better than Nemeth.
Yeah. So I'm not totally, I have no problem with the Rangers' defense. I have no problem with the Rangers' defense. I have a problem with their offense.
Right.
And the coach has got to figure something out. How to break, get some forward. I mean, they're forechecking us hard. And they don't have, they got to make some quick decisions.
Love Stu Bickle.
I got a Stu Bickle rookie card if you want.
I
probably got more rookie cards of stupid Rangers than anybody.
Stupid Rangers.
You couldn't sell these cards to anybody. You think there's any guy out there?
Got them all.
Well, I got them all. I got the rare ones, like 5 of 5 Stu Bickles. So what? How you feeling going into this? I think they could tie this series up. And you're right. They got to win. Yes, I have Grouchev still. I haven't been able to get rid of that schmo. I mean, I'm feeling pretty confident. This is another one of
Stu Bickle is an assistant coach with the Springfield Thunderbirds of the AHL. Gem
Mint, baby. I don't think it's a liberal or a Republican thing, Tony D. He's just to me, he's more about himself than he is the team. That's the bugaboo about with me. He's got to have a podcast. He's got to make his feelings known. Just play hockey. Score goals.
Are they really torturing Tony D?
No, he said he didn't give a crap between periods.
Right.
Just they can yell that all they want. I mean, if it affected his play, where I could pick it up, then keep doing it. But to boo him all game to me is a waste of oxygen. Oh, yeah. Matt Gilroy's still trying to fill into his body. It's like 35 now. Oh, I got plenty of Matt Gilroy's. A lot of Delzados, too. I thought he was going to be the cat's pajamas. That never turned out to be anything. Oh, God.
Matt Gilroy, Long Island's own.
Yes. Now, what about, did you see Tony D mouthing off at Gallant?
Yeah. I was talking about that before. I said our coach was the only one giving him.
I thought you meant as far as the on ice, like violence or what was going on between Reaves and. I mean, doesn't that make you hate Tony D a little bit more? No,
I don't.
There's no hate.
I
don't
hate him because I just don't care about him anymore. I just don't care.
Okay. Well, he's an opposing player now. You've hated. You've disliked a lot of opposing players.
Yeah, but he is, as an opposing player, he doesn't give me a reason to hate him. Like I
don't think he's the punk. Andre does.
He's just a punk. He doesn't play here anymore. I don't care.
All right. I think
he's
you're
not like, it's not like Crosby or Ovechkin. He's just a mouth. Exactly. He's just a big mouth.
Is he like Marchand?
He's just a big mouth. I wish we had him.
Oh, okay. All right.
I wish we had a guy with that kind of talent and instigating ability.
Okay. All right.
No, I don't hate Marchand, to be honest with you. I don't hate him.
All right. I'm watching the comments here.
I mean, he does some really stupid stuff, but
DeAngelo. Oh, Joe Catroni. Right. And I agree with that, Alec, that Reaves not doing anything, it makes you dislike Reaves. Now, I don't know what could be going through his mind. That I don't want to cost us a penalty. I don't want to get suspended because the Rangers might need me for 8 minutes.
Yeah.
I mean, and no hits. I mean, I don't know what's going through this guy's head. Has he lost his fire? His gumption?
I'm behind this.
So I don't know. So that Shesterkin goal was bad. But other than that,
it's one he should have had.
Did Carolina?
He'll admit it. He'll admit it.
Did Carolina have any breakaways in this game?
A couple. Yeah.
It did win. Trying to remember.
Somebody had a breakaway and he stopped them. I forget who it was. I don't remember who it was.
I'm with Hector.
He did have at least one.
Okay. Well, he's got a brewery. I did not know that. Oh, and I didn't know that, Mario, that he has a brewery, Reaves. And I also didn't know that Keandre Miller was a child.
Beer?
What is it?
Punch drunk beer.
I didn't know that Keandre Miller was a childhood model.
Was he?
Yeah, you didn't see that part where they were like, "Oh, here's a picture of Keandre Miller when he was a childhood model."
During the game or in between periods?
I think it was during the game. Did anybody catch that?
I must have been in a can.
Yeah, well, that's why I said it in the game thread. I said Matt Zenobia, also known as a childhood model. Good-looking kid. Yeah, I agree. That fourth line's got to be energy line.
Right.
They got to be the one that forechecks, gets it in the zone, and keeps it down there for a while.
Dictating terms, as I like to say.
I like that.
It was during the third period.
Huh.
Mario said he hits like a Cadillac model.
I I don't think so. Why don't you go back a couple games? You can see Keandre laying out Seth Jarvis twice on one shift. Haters gonna hate, as they say. First period, they gave up a breakaway? Huh. Oh, he did a commercial with Richter and LaFontaine as a young man.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. So there you go. I don't know what to say. I'm just happy.
Or you know.
The more you know. I mean, I'm just happy that this series is extending more experience for the young guys. But I wish that Simon Bar-Sinister would something penetrate his head. Are they looking at film? I mean, don't they see what's happening? I mean, we all see it. This whole team makes me nervous. They come out terrible. Come out at home. They get outshot 40-3 to 23 or whatever it was. Hector is right out. I don't know who Hector Rodriguez is. Hector, the first time I've really seen your name. Me and you are simpatico, buddy. I believe in everything you say, which means we might both be mental cases. But there's no point of Reaves playing in this series, Jim. There's no reason. There's nobody to hit. He won't hit. There's no fighters. There's no element of toughness. Put Hunt or Johnny Broad. What a film. Okay, they don't have a video coach. I use the word film. Film. Shoney trying to get my ire up. It can't be had. Film.
Trying to fire you up. Film.
I'm sure that the football coaches say, we'll take a look at the film. We'll take a look at the video.
Got to check the slides.
Please. Stop. Andre, now you're getting me upset. You're talking about Brendan Offman. You're talking about what ifs. I mean, we're in the present right now. I'm getting agitated after this win.
It's better when you're agitated.
Well, no, it's not for me. I want to be happy. I'm only kidding. I know. Yes, it would be great when some of these guys come up. You want Brendan Offman to come in now?
Why not? Why not?
I know we're old, but I still get hot. I get hot.
You're like a modern day Bobby Sheehan.
Yeah, and Jim's got no air condition.
Right.
They're not. This is a coach, Andre.
I'm sitting here schwitzing.
Yeah, this is a coach who won't even change the obvious guys with guys he knows. You think he's going to bring in a rookie and say, hey, go out there? It's not happening. No, what do you mean I hate John Kaz? Get out of here. I don't hate anybody. I love all of you. Yes. So, have any bugaboos you want to talk about? Anything other than that? Has it all been said?
I've pretty much put my bugaboos out there.
Your bugaboos are the towels, the shirts,
the white shirts that say New York.
How about they put the jerseys on that say New York? How about that?
The blue one.
That we'd like. Right?
Bring them back on the road.
Stop giving me props. I don't need props. I'm in a hockey game. My voice is my prop. What'd you think about the announcing? Same status quo with these guys?
Fine. All Ray Ferraro does is talk about the Canes, whatever. I do like Sean McDonough as play-by-play. I think he's fine with play-by-play. He's pretty good.
What do you think about Wayne Gretzky and Janet Jones? At least they didn't put him near the glass.
I'm surprised she'll even sit anywhere near the glass.
Well, I got to tell you something.
Wayne and Janet are they've got a good plastic surgeon on staff. I'll tell you that.
Oh my God, they're ready for Madame Tussauds. They look like mannequins
singing along with the monkeys.
Much work done. Yeah, exactly, Lou. Plastic couple. It's ridiculous. He does look old.
Is incensed.
What?
Gruntilda
is
Wigglesworth.
Why is she incensed? I don't even know if Gruntilda is that male or female.
I'm not sure. This team is going to make me smoke meth again. Ow.
Every game, it's the same. Watch it with your butthole puckered the whole entire time. Yeah. Mario's she lost their front row tickets in Vegas. Yeah, come on. So I don't know.
You think Mario went on not Mario. You think Gretzky went on Ticketmaster for his tickets? You think he's sitting there clicking through and buying his tickets? Or you think he's got to go on StubHub for the good seats? You think so?
I don't think so. I think
you don't think so?
Nah.
You don't think he's sitting here clicking the refresh page waiting for the tickets to go on?
Nah. Those plastic people, they get it for free. And what else do I have to say? I'm trying to think. 41 male Iowa. Evil Costa isn't here. So that's what that can't be the Iowa. Oh. Yeah, I love Cutsy. Cutsy's been around a long time. I mean, he provides some laughs and occasional some insight. He's come up with a couple good insight tonight, actually. Can't remember what it was, but I remember him saying, "Oh, yeah, that's a good one." So that's all I got, really. I mean, I don't know what else to do.
You want to talk to Connor?
Yeah, sure.
He's waiting patiently.
All right, Connor. 2-joke limit. Keep the bit short. Let's go.
Howdy, fellas.
What's up, Connor? Nice shirt.
How are you?
Thank you very much. I mean, my shirt is more relevant than the shirts the Rangers were giving away at the game today. I mean, granted, I guess I overreacted, considering if we did actually go down 3-0, then I would have worn this, and Jim might have actually gotten a message because I would have been AWOL. Thank you very much. I'll be here all week. But no, all jokes aside, I would say that all of the momentum is on the side of the Rangers from here because the Carolina Hurricanes had their chance. Thank you very much, Matt. The Carolina Hurricanes had all their chance to put their foot on our throat, and we stopped them. And if we somehow are able to tie this up, then the series is in our hands going into Carolina in Game 5.
You really think that was a momentum-changing win today?
I think
I kind of agree with Connor.
I think it was more saving ourselves in order to not get completely flacked.
I mean, it showed me that Carolina really, even though they got a lot of shots on net, they're not as a dangerous team as Pittsburgh is, who could score in a second or could. I mean, look, you got Brendan Smith scored. Who scored today for them?
Well, then again, you can always count on some former Ranger to sink one in.
They got 8 of them.
I'm surprised Brady sunk one against us yet.
Nobody's killing us like Jake Gensel.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, there isn't minutes of, I think once or twice during the game tonight where the Rangers. No, I'm just saying there was once or twice where the Rangers got pinned in their zone, but I felt like in Pittsburgh there was 6 or 7 times that happened the game.
Yeah, I mean it's hilarious considering we were complaining a ton about the Pittsburgh series about the fact that the Rangers don't take enough shots on goal. Well, now we're taking plenty of shots on goal. The problem is we just aren't getting them in the net. I mean, that's the thing here. And also, as we've seen, this team is still very much way too pass friendly as opposed to shoot friendly, and that's something we're going to need to change throughout the series.
Okay. Now, I don't know why you see the Rangers getting a lot of shots on net against this Hurricanes.
Yeah.
I mean, we only had 25 or whatever we had tonight.
Right. I mean, we had 33 to their 41 tonight, I think. But beforehand, I think that I looked back and it was like game one. It was 20. They had 28 and we had 26 or something like that. So, I mean, I'm very shiny. Thank you. No, but even though don't get me wrong, it's great that we won tonight, but we gotta keep going and finish the job here. We can't don't celebrate yet. Keep going with that momentum. That's why I say the momentum is on their side. But just because the momentum is on our side, it doesn't end there. And especially if we drop game 4, then it's a shit show again.
No, it's over. They lose. They're going to 3-1 going back to Carolina. It's over. They got to tie it up.
Yeah, there you go.
So you make some good points. Some other points with men's and men's, but you did good.
Well, I'll give one more ending point, which is that don't hold out on Cop, because I remember you saying that I've been championing him, and I'm gonna keep going with that, especially considering the fact that I said that we should sign him in the offseason as opposed to Strome. And I think Strome's shit in the bed this series has definitely illustrated that.
No, I agree. I mean, he hasn't played well. But I think a lot of Rangers are just sick of Strome. They know what they're going to get from Strome, and they want to move on.
Well,
I like Andrew Kopp. I don't think he's a second-line center, though. On a good team, he's not centering the second line.
Well, he could be a good third-line center. I mean, the problem is that the Rangers don't exactly have a reliable center outside of Mika Zibanejad. So therefore, a Kopp can temporarily fit that slot until we find a more permanent player, per se.
Let's do it. All right. I got no problem with getting rid of Strome. I'm just saying that whatever.
Well,
that's how much he asked for.
Well, I mean, Eddie,
that's
I'm sure
July's problem.
Eddie,
I was just about to say that. That's July's problem.
July's problem.
Eddie, I'm sure you'll be that much more motivated to get rid of Strome once you find out that he actually uses to-go cups. So that's all the more.
Does he really? Oh, that's a parting joke.
It's the truth, but it's also a parting joke.
Okay. He does use to-go cups. All right. That's one mark against him.
There you go.
I hate that and doilies. I don't like a doily. I think it's a waste of paper.
Well, Tony D uses doilies, so that's a reason to hate him right there.
That has to be confirmed. I have to see that.
I will.
All right there, Shecky Kana. I got to tell you, you came in with a lot of jokes.
Well, I've well exceeded my limit, shall we say.
Oh, okay. People.
All right, Connor. We'll talk to you soon.
All right, Connor.
Cheers, fellas.
Good night.
Take care, my brother.
He's a poor man's Charlie Callis.
God. You know who loved Charlie Callis? Jerry Lewis thought Charlie Callis was a genius.
Really?
I'll be here all week. Try the veal. It's not try the fish, by the way, Costa. It's try the veal. But I know you won't be able to change from that because that's just part of what you are.
Right.
What else did I have to say? Do I have it all out? We got to get Reaves out. Got to do it.
Seen enough.
Love office chairs. Love go cups. Love valet parking. A lot of people don't like valet parking, Jim. They don't like the fact that somebody else is going in their car. Are you like that?
No. We valet whenever. Unless it's like $40 for valet parking.
Oh, no. It's got to be cheap. Air conditioning. Sorry.
I like air conditioning.
Yeah. See, kind of hates valet parking. You know what I hate, Connor? When people mispronounce the word momentum and call it momentum. It's momentum, you dope. How dare you?
Momentum, more problems.
Yeah. What else we got? Anything else?
So game 4 is Tuesday night. We will give you all. I would. Are you available Wednesday night?
Yes, I am.
All right. So same deal as last series. If the Rangers win Tuesday night and even up the series, we will be live in the Patreon group Wednesday night for the game 4 wrap-up show. If not, if they don't win, we'll still be back.
It'll still be 3-1.
I forgot where we were here. See, it just feels like more losses. Yes. I'm sorry. I stand corrected. Either way, Wednesday night we'll be back in Patreon.
Hedel has been solid, John. I'll give you that much, but I need better than solid. I need some. I need you watch these
go into the net.
Jim, you watch these other series. Ross Colton gets goals. Nick Paul gets goals. All these wacko guys get goals. How come our wacko stiffs don't score? That's what I'm saying. In order to advance in this thing, you can't just rely on the big guys. These other dopes like a la Brendan Smith for Carolina have to get some goals.
Right.
You got to find it from other places. Put it in the net. Kako's been a chokerific so far in this series. See, I'm getting all upset again. I'm coming. We just came full circle, Jim.
There you go.
All right. Rangers got to make sure they get the momentum and they go on. Or the Big Mo.
And if you haven't done so and want to sign up to sponsor the show on Patreon, you can do so. The link is right across the bottom there, www.patreon.com/Blueshirt Underground Show.
And you can meet us on Wednesday on Patreon to.
Right. We're live in
more about
Facebook
the Rangers victory. Sorry.
That's okay. We're live in our Facebook group on Patreon, and then we put the show up the following day on our Patreon page for those that do not have Facebook. So, yes, I agree, Joe. I would like to see
that would be so refreshing.
A blowout, a game we can actually enjoy watching. We'll see.
All right, John. I hope you're right. I hope Hedel is the answer. And God bless.
I wish him $1 million.
I wish him $1 million. I want him to perform, but we gotta get some goals. I don't want the bar that he's played well.
Right.
There's like 4 Rangers have played well, basically on the whole team. Come on.
Right.
All right. I don't have anything against Hedel. All right. I did say I've seen enough, but you know. So all right, I'll let you go, Jim. I know you could.
Oh, I'm good. Is there anything else, Robin?
No, I don't think there's anything else. Are you surprised by the Tampa series?
I was going to ask you that same question, actually. In the exact same phrasing. Very surprised. But, Tampa seems to be – I'm surprised. I didn't think Tampa was getting out of the first round. I'll be the first to admit it. I thought this was Toronto's time to shine. And the Lightning completely surprised me in that series. And they seem, they've remembered why they're the champions. I mean –
you're not losing.
Starting to wonder if maybe they're the team to beat.
What?
Maybe they're the team to beat.
Well, this man, I bet Tampa in the first round. I bet him in the second round, and that was the only bet I made. I only bet underdogs, and I don't know. It's going to be tough. I'm surprised that it's 3-0. That's what I'm surprised at.
Right. I mean, I know Florida's always had struggles with defending, but I thought they'd be better than.
So
Edward guy watched that team.
What did I say?
Put out.
That's true. I did say that.
This chat room never forgets.
Yes. I also said it in the Carolina game when they won 3-0. I said, we need more Hedel.
Right.
And they got outshot 62-12 or whatever that game is. Yes. Yeah, I'm with Alex. Screw Florida. Well, Catroni's all mad. He can't go to the games now. They stink. Anyway. So yeah, that's my thoughts. And I really don't care what goes on in the other series until the Rangers win this series.
Right.
So let's do it, boys and girls. Let's go, Rangers. Let's go.
Let's get them Tuesday night. Hey, Chris, you're here just in time. Good night.
Yeah. Good night, Chris. So, look, just please give us some relief. Get a couple goals. 3-1, 4-1 after 2, something like that.
Cutter, I wouldn't let you being annoying in the Patreon group. I would just delete everything you posted.
Yes.
Because that group does not exist for your vanity.
Yeah, exactly. You don't need your chump change either. All right.
Hang on. Awfully wants the Patreon link.
Oh,
Underground.
Do.
That should be the link. If not, just go to patreon.com and look up the Blueshirt Underground show. You'll find it.
We love you guys. Hey, we won one. I know I bitched and moaned a lot, but I was happy. I'm going to continue to be happy. We got to get this Wednesday night game. They got to win. It was a Tuesday night game.
Tuesday night, yes.
I hope so. He gets a game winner, John. I'm going to go. I'll be, I'll be joyous. And I'll give him the accolades he deserves.
Absolutely. All right. Thanks, everybody. We love you guys. We'll see you guys Wednesday night, 7 o'clock on the YouTubes. Take care, Eddie. Always a pleasure. I'm going to enjoy tomorrow night off.
Yes.
No hockey, no shows. We're going to take a night off.
Yeah, it's good. We've all been under a pressure cooker.
Right.
Let's have some fun.
All right. Take care. We'll see you guys soon. Good night, everybody.
Take care, everybody. Love you, man. Love you all. I'm not going off the air. I'm going to stay all night. Good night, everybody.
I don't shut it off until the music's done.
Okay.
Luck to stop Doc Severinsen before he's done.
That's true.
By the way, I was on the patio tonight. The patio's 4-0.
Oh, you got to be there Tuesday.
Good night, everybody.
Bye-bye.